G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode. We're here in Coffin Bay National Park, and this is Yangi Bay Campground. Come with me, I'll give you a look around camp. Out there is Yangi Bay, and this is campsite 8, which is probably the pick of the campgrounds. As you can see, I've taken the boat off, and that's because we've been doing a whole lot of exploring and four-wheel driving while we're here, and that makes things a little bit easier on the canopy. Campsite 8 comes with a little path and a fire pit and an awesome little perch to sit and enjoy the sunsets from. We've even been lucky enough to have a few emus come through camp. Because there's been so many emus around, we've actually taken the opportunity to teach the kids a ton about emus, and they've really been enjoying all the wildlife in the area. We've had a few awesome adventures here in Coffin Bay National Park, so let's get on with the episode and share those adventures with you. We're just on our way out to Gunya Beach, and what have we seen?
We've seen 5 emus, 3 babies and a mum and dad.
Pretty cool.
Very excited to see some emus up close and personal in the wild.
Yeah, it's so cool.
The young ones seem a bit curious about us. Well, we've been putting it off as long as humanly possible, but we're going to have to lower tire pressures if we're going to make it out to Gunya Beach. Looks like we've got to go across a whole bunch of sand dunes. So let's get it done. Wow. Doesn't that look bloody beautiful?
It looks pristine all the time.
So this is Gunya Beach. It was a 4-kilometer drive in, and it was some of the most amazing driving I've done in my life. It was so cool cruising through the sand dunes. We saw some emus on our way out. It was just a really cool little drive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
And we've made it down here to this beautiful secluded beach. Have a look at the color of the water. It's just gorgeous. We're the only ones down here, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. Left the car up at the end of the sand dunes because the sand down here on the beach looked a bit soft for my liking, and there was no help if anything did go awry. But yeah, what a spot. Definitely worth coming down and checking out.
Definitely.
All right, now the moment of truth. Can we get off the beach? That's the hard part done. Now just another cool scenic drive through the sand dunes.
Great job, dear. Check, check.
Check out my melody. What's today, kids?
Explore day!
They're so excited with their headphones on. What day is it today, darling?
Explore day!
We are going to try and go deep into the Coffin Bay National Park, see how far we can get. No.
3 hours out to the tip. Traps 28 kilometers, 3 hours.
3 hours out to the tip, according to the radio, random voice.
I assume we'll stop on the way on that.
We have overland exposure. Joining us on this adventure makes things a bit safer because there's a fair bit of sand driving. There's not much reception out there, so it is good to have someone along your side to help out and make sure we get out of there all right. But yeah, we're good to go.
Good to go.
Alright, so I've lowered my tyres down to 20 psi. I've taken the boat off, I've taken all the camping equipment and the motor out of the back of the car, trying to make us as light as possible. We're still a heavy tourist, so not 100% that we'll stay out of trouble, but I've done everything I can, and the kids have already seen emus.
Emus.
Bubby emus.
Oh, there's the dad. Yeah. Hey, berries off the bushes. Five emus already today. How exciting.
Are you going to keep count?
Yeah. If we haven't seen 20 in a day, it's not a great day. Because the first day we came out, we saw 20. It's pretty cool.
Emu number 6 and 7. Just going past a thing called Lake Jessie. Jessie Puddle.
Jessie Puddle. On. Wow. How many is that?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're up to 15 emus.
Big family.
Yeah, that's a good dad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty, we have made it to 7 Mile Beach.
Lush.
We are moving off 7 Mile Beach and we're about to try and make our way out to Sensation Beach, which should be a sensation.
And we have number 16. I don't know if I caught it, but we saw number 16.
Alright, looks like we got to do a bit of dune driving to get onto the beach.
This looks terrible.
We made it!
Oh, does kind of look terrible.
You try your rear locker, Brett, and hold it on for a few seconds.
No, I didn't. I don't really think you need a locker in soft sand, but I'll try it down here just to see if it turns on. Right, gonna try and hide in behind the wind. Unfortunately, it's blowing a southeaster, so this is Sensation Beach, which we are told is absolutely beautiful on a good day, but yeah, we just get nailed by the wind around here, so I don't think we're going to park up here and hang out for the day. We're going to push on and find somewhere that's a little bit more sheltered. But yeah, I'll take you out and show you what it looks like. You can hear the wind noise. Too windy for us, but.
Hey, emu number 16.
No, it's 17.
Just chilling, walking.
Doing the emu bob.
2.8 litres of naturally aspirated diesel fury, mate. Happy.
Emu 16.
It's 17. Oh, that's
Alright, so we headed around to what they call Seasickness Bay. There she is out there. If you're wondering about the extra crew, these are guys we've met at the caravan park, so we're all just out here exploring together. I have the sausages and onion, the old Sveto famous sausages, onion and bread for lunch today. We're going to cruise down along this beach and flick a line and enjoy ourselves for the afternoon. Maybe I'll get a fish. Alright, we're going to go for a walk along this beach. I have heard they're a flathead here, so I thought bring out the old Xeric fish trap. Kind of looks like a Tommy Rough, a little one, which hopefully is something that the flathead might be interested in. Let's go and see if there are any fish about. Alright, well, I walked all the way up the bay, ran out of battery about 3/4 of the way, but there were no bites, no fish here, so just have to head down to the beach and enjoy this beautiful bay with the rest of the family. Still a pretty good day out, got a bit of time to myself, so can't complain.
But there's no one there. We can figure this out. Put your feet down. We are the lucky ones. Swallow your choice, it's done. Terrified of what's left remains unsaid until you break my mind. Till you break my mind. Until you break my thought. Till you break my thought. I'm throwing wishes in the wild in hopes that you will keep them for yourself and know there was a time when we never let go, never let go.
Your thoughts on today, dear?
We never let go.
Call Adventure Day, Explore Day.
Have fun on the beach, relaxing, watching the kids have a great time.
We've seen the majority of Coffin Bay National Park now. It's been a hell of a drive. Long, bumpy, not overly challenging, just a load of bumps. Yeah, a bit of an arduous drive really. That's probably how I would describe it.
But well worth it. Views, the seclusion, just amazing. Love it.
Well, we just did the only challenging part of the Coffin Bay National Park. We got through it all right. It certainly helped when I figured out how to put in the rear lockers in the old BT50. But yeah, that's it. That's probably our day in the park. Gonna head back to the caravan and cook up some dins. All right, it's a work day today. Mel's in there working. I'm gonna take the kids for a swim down to the beach. Then I've got a few errands to run in town. Got a new gadget to show you, so that'll be cool. Righto kids, get in the car. Well, cool part about being out here in Coffin Bay National Park is all the wildlife. This is a beautiful shingleback lizard who was crossing the road, so Kaylee's just going to give him a hand off the road, aren't you, darling?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we let him go?
Can you pat him, Kaylee? He's even coming up for me to pat him.
There you go, put him down there.
See ya.
There you go, buddy. You stay off the road, hey?
Stay off the road.
What'd you think of that, kiddo?
That was cool. Yeah,
We're just heading down to the beach for a swim. And these are the beaches. Are they beautiful? How good is Coffin Bay? Down you go. Okay, I've got something cool to show you. Something that I meant to get set up before we left on our travels, but coming down here into South Australia, it's been really obvious that we should have got this. What we've picked up is a water bladder. So we can go out and get some water and top up the tanks while we're free camping. So we lay the bladder out in the footwell in the back seat. This is a 105 litre bladder. We've got an in tube here. We've got a breather up here. I've taken the cap off the breather. The water starts coming out of that cap out at the top. We're going to know that it's full. The valve here, we're running it through our filter. We've got our water supply. It's as simple as that. Little drive into town, fill this up, and then when we get back to camp, I'll show you how we put it into the caravan. Alright, so the water is now coming out of the breather, so we know it's full. Kaylee, would you mind turning the tap off?
I have no idea.
Turn it off. We'll hold that for me, Kaylee. We'll put this on. Now we've got 105 litres of water to take back to camp. Alright, so we're back here at the caravan now. Got the water bladder filled with water running down here. This is a little $20 drill pump that we picked up at Bunnings, so it just screws into the drill. I'm going to close this, or keep this held on with a zip tie. It runs along here through our filter and into the van. And that's it. Now we can keep ourselves topped up with water while we're out free camping. There's a little pump in action. I'll bring you over here and show you this. See, we get a reasonable water flow. Yeah, happy days. Stoked that we can top up with water now. Well, there you go. An oyster vending machine. Let's have a look at which ones we think we want. I think we're going to go with 41. We're going to hold the camera for Daddy. Going to pick number 41. I think some German.
Ooh. Now let's open it up. And there we go.
Yeah, a nice little dozen oysters for Daddy's dinner.
Daddy's dinner.
And the receipt, 15 bucks. How good is that?
How good is that?
So we're here in Coffin Bay, and they are famous for their oysters. So I ducked into Coffin Bay HQ and picked up a few oysters from their vending machine. And tonight I'm going to make oysters Kilpatrick, and then I'm going to head down there to the perch and enjoy them while I watch the sunset. I'm going to show you guys my oysters Kilpatrick recipe. Alright, so in with a bit of olive oil. Get this pan on the heat. So I've just got some fine diced onion and some garlic, and I'm going to get that in to sweat off. I don't know if you all would have seen, but we got a whole family of emus cruising through as well. Just going to go and turn the ziggy on and get that preheating. Oh, onion and garlic. Does anything smell better? That onion is just starting to go a little bit translucent. So I'm now going to get in my finely chopped up bacon. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. It's gone straight in the oyster.
It'll colour up under Worcestershire, right?
Speaking of, in with the Worcestershire. In with the limited barbecue that I've got. And then just, I reckon, just a little bit of spice. Okay, so we're gonna transfer our Kilpatrick sauce into our oysters. You get a spoon. And if there is not enough Kilpatrick sauce, I'll just have to do a few raw oysters. That's a good ratio. It looks like we're gonna be doing 3 natural oysters and 9 Kilpatrick. I'm happy with the way that's worked out. Okay, just gonna transfer these bad boys onto the Ziggy and cook them up, and then I'm ready to go. Yeah. Let's get these guys on. Got the nice kind of rails in here, which will hopefully cradle the oyster shells. Starting down the bottom because the bottom is a lot cooler than the top half on these things. Definitely going to need tongs to get these out. It's going to be way too hot thing to hold. In you go, my friends. Okay, let's see how these guys are looking. Oh, I reckon that's going to do them. Just dropped a bit of paper towel into my plate because I'm not fancy enough for rock salt. A paper towel should do a good enough job of holding them upright. And has the added bonus of giving me something to wipe my fingers on as well. Woo! Let's go take this down with the perch and get into it. Oh, I am so excited. It's happening. And now for the part that I'm super excited about, the Kilpatrick. Sunset. How bloody good. Oh, that was so good. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, enjoy the sunset. What day? What day is it today?
Explore day!